Makana says Allah is near. He is near to us with His ilm, with His knowledge, with His ihata, muhit, بكل شيء محيط. He is fully aware and fully encompassing of everything about us. The question is, do we feel this? If we feel it, we'll be like the people of Gaza. So strong, even though in the middle of crisis and whatever. If we feel the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is near to us, that we can approach Him at any point, we better be there. أجيب دعوة الداعي إذا دعان. I am there to respond to the dua, the call, when they call upon me, I'm there to respond and to listen. The problem is that nobody's listening to us, we want to vent out, but we ignore the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sometimes. قال تعالى ادعوا ربكم تضرعا وخفيا. Call and pray and supplicate to your Lord out of tadarru', humbleness and humility, and khufya, and when you are by yourself in secrecy, right? Subhanallah, yani, who needs the other? Who needs the other? Allah needs us, or we need Allah? We need Allah. And it's Allah who does not need us, who is calling upon us to call upon Him. He doesn't need us. He's no need for us, but He said, you come, ask me. Imagine the king is, imagine the Astaghfirullah, the IRS is telling you, come, this money is, do it this way, we give you this. No. The king is coming to offer you, to give you something. King of the kings from above the seven heavens telling you, you call me, I'm here to respond to you. Can you imagine? هذا الله سبحانه وتعالى. وقال قل ادعوا الله أو ادعوا الرحمن. Call Allah by His name, Allah by the name of Rahman. أيما تدعو, just call. فله الأسماء الحسنى, belong to Him are the beautiful names. Call upon Him, reach out to Him. Allah Azza wa Jalla is there to respond. Moving to the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, listen to this beautiful hadith. The Prophet said, إِنَّ الدُّعَاء هُوَ الْعِبَادة. Indeed, for sure, dua is ibadah. It is ibadah. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمْ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. Your Lord said, call upon me, ask of me, I respond to you. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ. الطبيعي يقول عن دعائي. ادعوني الذين يستكبرون عن دعائي. Call upon me those who refrain from calling upon me. No, He said, call upon me those who refrain from my ibadah. So dua is ibadah. It's clear in the hadith. It is worship of Allah. The concept of salah is to reach to Allah, silah. And dua is directly putting you in connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And another hadith from Abu Hurairah, ليس شيء أكرم على الله عز وجل من الدعاء. Nothing more honorable to Allah or dearer to Allah than dua. We need Him. And العبد إذا سألته غضب. If you ask me and keep asking me, if I keep asking you, خلاص يا عم leave me alone. But you ask of Allah, He is happy. The more happy you ask again, He is happier and happier and happier with you. Actually, if you do not, مَنْ لَمْ يَسْأَلْ اللَّهَ غَضَبَ عَلَيْهِ. If you do not ask of Allah, Allah's wrath comes upon you. Allah is unhappy for those who do not ask for Him, because they think they are self-sufficient, they don't need Him. And we all know that when you make dua, one of three things should happen to you. Listen to the hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. إِنَّ الْعَبْدَ لَا يُخْطِئُهُ مِنَ الدُّعَاءِ إِحْدَى ثَلَاثٍ. You will not miss, when you make dua, you will not miss one of three. You will get definitely one of three. Guaranteed. One. إِمَّا ذَنْبٌ يُغْفَرُ لَهُ. One, a sin that will be forgiven. You make a sin this morning, and you make Allah in this salah, or any dua, خلاص. طرفين فوق صوتين. It's this, or this, move, خلاص, zero. That's one. Two, وَإِمَّا خَيْرٌ نُعَجَّلُ لَهُ. Or goodness, risk coming to you. Make dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala respond or answer the dua for you. خير and خير. وَإِمَّا الثالثة, the third one, خَيْرٌ يُدَّخَرُ لَهُ. Or something good to be saved for. You come, day of judgment, this is yours, this is yours. Get this, what is that? I didn't do, that's the dua. Because we didn't respond to you, but we saved it for you, and Allah will give all of the reward. So either one of three things. One bad thing that will go away from you, or one sin that will be forgiven, as another hadith. One, that Allah will respond, khair, give you khair, respond to your dua, or if He doesn't respond, He doesn't forgive a sin, He will save it for you in the here. سألوا الله تعالى من فضله فإن الله تعالى يحب أن يسأل وأفضل العبادة إظهار الفرج. الحديث في سنة الكلام لكن one of the best is to make dua and wait for that. We now think that the dua, we get the wrong concept. The dua is a button, I push, it's not working, I push, it's not working. No, you making dua, you are already in a state of ibadah. And how many times you're sick, masalan, for a week or 2 weeks, especially when you go through like some bad, let's say surgery or something, you so pray to Allah day and night, Ya Rabb, or a crisis of some kind, you have a problem, financial issue, something, you be close to Allah. And you are in the masjid all the time, mashallah. You are praying at night, you're crying at night, you're praying to Allah. Now it goes away, as Allah said, وَإِذَا نَعَمْنَا عَلَى الْأَعْرَضَ you turn away from Allah. Maybe that was good to have that test, so you'll be in constant and direct touch with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is ibadah, it's a qadr. The problem is, sometimes we think, astaghfirullah with God. We decide that our qadr should be nasr, should be victory right now, should be to rule the world, should be to be the richest, should be, no. Being poor and patient, this is qadr. Making dua for the rest of your life and victory never comes, this is qadr, this is good. You do what you need to do, Allah decides what He decides. But let's go quickly, maybe we have a lot of adab of dua, a lot of manners of dua, how to make dua, what is the best times and manners of dua. We'll talk about a couple of them. One, أن يتوصل لدعائه في الأوقات الشريفة. Choose and pick the best of times. Dua at all times, Allah is accessible at all times, but there are times that are more so than others. Pick these times. Don't miss these times. One, Yawm Arafah. For example, the day of Arafah, I've seen people in Hajj, day of Arafah, they just like a few hours, and usually you reach there by Dhuhr or after Dhuhr, you have until Maghrib, it's just a couple of hours, 4 or 5 hours, maybe less. Lining up for food all day, fighting sometimes. Imam, I want to go to Jabal al-Rahmah. You spend the whole day going looking for the mountain, Jabal al-Rahmah or Nur. I've never been there. Outside of Hajj, I go. Spend the whole day lost under the sun. Or I've seen some people sleeping all day. It's just those couple of hours you need to spend in dua as well. Yawm al-Jum'ah. Yawm al-Jum'ah. This is such a dua is accepted, especially when the Imam is in the minbar. There's sa'a, la yuwafiquha 'abd. A portion of time, nobody's reading to accept that it's accepted on the day of Friday. When others keep talking. When the Imam is in the minbar, or the last portion of the day after Asr. You don't want to miss this. Maybe every hour in Jum'ah, make one dua, or a couple of dua will be accepted. Waqt al-Sahar, the last portion of the night. Could be the last hour, a couple of hours. Wake up before Fajr, before the time of Fajr. We all know the hadith, ينزل الله تبارك وتعالى ليس نزول مكان in a way that fits His Majesty subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every night, at the last third of the night, Allah, God comes in a way that fits His Majesty. هل من ذلك anybody to ask tawbah? هل من مستغفر فأغفر له? Anybody asking forgiveness? هل من داع? Anybody سائل فأعطيه? Anybody asking and I will give them? This is the time when you and I are right. This is the time that we need to probably, if you wake up or if you make some time to ask, this is time to catch. وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون. Allah Azza wa Jalla praise those who during the ashar, it's called sahar, plural ashar, last portion of the night, they are asking forgiveness. Allah praise those who are standing at night at those times asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgiveness. What are other special times? Tell me. Maghrib? What's special about Maghrib? Nice question. At all salah times. Iqamah, very special time. Between adhan and iqamah, لا يرد الدعاء بين الأذان. The Prophet said no dua will be returned. Decline between adhan and iqamah. Between the adhan and adhan, between adhan and iqamah. You sit down, make dua. لا يرد الدعاء بين الأذان والإقامة. Any other times? شروق ماشي. خدنا على رمضان شوية. Take us for Ramadan time. Any time during Ramadan? صائم as you're fasting. حتى يفطر أو حين يفطر. At the time you break your fasting. Any other times or places? Let's talk about places now. When you are traveling, عند نزول المطر, when the rain comes down, all of these are supported by a hadith. That when you're traveling, make dua. When you're usually, it's about lounges, this and that, fine. But don't forget to make dua. I need to get the best out of my time. Like, don't forget that the dua is accepted. The matar, you're lucky here in Florida that we have multiple chances during rain. It's accepted. Dua is accepted عند نزول المطر. في الأوقات الشريفة وفي الأماكن الشريفة, the blessed times around Kaaba, when obviously everybody here, when you are by the Kaaba. During Salah, especially in sujood, أقرب ما يكون العبد من ربه وهو سيف أكثره فيه من الدعاء فإنه قليل من استجابة لكم. When you are, the closest you are to your Lord is when you are in state of sujood, so make frequent dua because it's more likely to be accepted. When you are in sujood, make dua to Allah. Last part before you make salam, before the Imam makes salam, this is also one of the special times that you don't like to miss. Day of Arafat, we mentioned. Day of Jumu'ah, Musafir, traveling person, we talked about this. So we need to catch these times. We make dua facing the Qibla, raising our hands with palms up, or usually facing your face or facing up. And when you make dua, then sometimes raises his hand until the whiteness of his armpit would show. Like he's raising until he has a gold that would fall down. He did Allah Sallallahu. He would also wipe out his face after he finishes the dua outside of Salah. In Salah, we want to do that, but outside of Salah, we have some athar that Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did that during the Azimi dua. I will finish with this beautiful hadith that I want you to think about tonight and keep thinking about it. Allah, a very authentic hadith. Amazing. As I was reading it, and subhanAllah, it's very touching. إن ربكم حيي كريم يستحي من عبيده إذا رفعوا أيديهم إليه أن يردها صدقا. And then Sallallahu said, indeed your Rabb, your Lord is Hayy. Hayy is like shy, not as he is shy that his servant would raise his hand to ask of him something and he would return him with zero, with nothing in his hand, with him. That's how our Lord is. Allah responds even to the kafir. Somebody doesn't believe. If he hates him, he is the Lord of him too. If he raises his hand and asks, especially if he is Mazlum. Right? People listen to the Quran. إذا مسكتم الضر في البحر. Those are mushrikun. When you are traveling by sea and you're touched by something, emergency, what do? You reach out to your Lord and He saves you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Halim, Kareem, He's generous and He's so modest and Halim, having this, He doesn't want to send you back with nothing in your hand. So basically, when you ask Allah something, every time you ask dua, you are allowed by Allah to open the door for you. You had something really amazing, whether Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the dua, or forgive your sin, or push away something from you, or save it for you in the hereafter. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.